In today's video, we're going to be doing a review on the newly released Baller STD and as well as take it out on the racetrack. And before we start, here is how the car looks and sounds. Anyways, now moving on to the review of the Baller STD and starting off with the performance first. And first up we have the acceleration. And well guys, the acceleration of the Baller STD is actually pretty good. It is above average and it launches off the line pretty well, and after that it does accelerate very well all the way up to its top speed. In fact, while launching off the line, the STD is actually a bit faster than the Taurus. But of course after that the Taurus beats it. But nonetheless, I'd say that the acceleration is above average because even when climbing over hills or going uphill, it does pull very well. And now moving on to the top speed of the Baller STD, and again here it does very well. It has a very high top speed. Again, not as high as the Taurus because well, the Taurus is the benchmark, right? But yeah, not as high as the Taurus, but then it is actually up there with the best. And I'd say according to my testings, the top speed of the Baller STD is way more than enough, be it in the city or the highways. And next up is the handling of the Baller STD, and well, it's a bit of a mixed bag of chips if I do say so myself. And that is because the car is actually pretty good when it comes to the handling, but at the same time it is plagued with oversteer. I mean, it does hold the line pretty well when it actually grips up, but most of the time it does oversteer a lot. And the amount of oversteer that it has, well, if you are a beginner or you're not that good at driving, then it is going to be a bit of a problem. But nonetheless, even though it does have a lot of oversteer, it is still a very enjoyable car to drive, be it in free roam or while racing. And of course, let us not forget, well, the Baller STD is just a very good looking car. It sounds very good, and at the same time it has that sense of, well, road presence in it. Because when driving the STD, it does feel very premium and of course very luxurious. And now on to the track test and as well as the conclusion. And well guys, where do I begin? The Baller STD, a very good looking car, a car with above average performance. And yes, I forgot to mention this earlier, but it has Imani tech. In short, it basically means that if you equip Imani tech, no one will be able to lock onto you with a missile of any type. So yeah, that is pretty good. Anyways, continuing with the conclusion, the Baller STD, it's a very good car. I'd say that if anyone were to pick it up, no one would really complain, well, apart from the absurd amount of oversteer. But honestly, apart from that, I'd say that it is a very good and very well-rounded car overall. But one thing though that it lacks is, even though it is an Imani tech vehicle, it does not have any armor plating, which basically translates into it being very weak. As in, you can blow it up with one rocket or one RPG. So do be careful. Anyways, now we come down to the big question, and that is it worth it? And well, the answer is no, it's actually not worth it, because for this amount of money, and even though it is an Imani tech vehicle, I'd say that you're better off going with the Omnis EDT, which is honestly a complete and amazing, it's actually a perfect car in my honest opinion. So yeah, but still it's a pretty good car to pick up, and if you have a lot of money and you just want to spend on a new SUV, then yeah, it's still a pretty good car. Anyways, now we move on to the track test of the Baller STD, and well guys, after a few multiple attempts, I have gotten a best time of 3 minutes and 11 seconds, which is honestly pretty good for an SUV. And now we move on to the drag race, and basically guys, what we do here is we race in a straight line until we finish the race. And well guys, after a few multiple attempts, I have gotten a best time of 30 seconds, which again is very good for an SUV. And well guys, there you have it, the new Baller STD. A very good car, but again, not really the most worth it for the money, so yeah. And again, as usual, do take whatever I say with a pinch of salt. And with that, we come to the end of the video. I hope you liked the video guys. Leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section and subscribe to the channel. It will really help me out a ton. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys next time.